A decade and a half of dominance.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring.
I don't think we're going to wait for the match to start.
Newbury, Massachusetts.
The referee needs to get control of this. Shoulder tackle. You gotta believe this one's over. And a spinning sit-out powerbomb. German suplex. And look at, oh, what a slam that hurt! John Cena is perhaps the most dominant competitor in WWE history. Is there any strategy that can work against Big Match John?
When you compete at the level that Cena has, for as long as he has, injuries pop up. Nothing chronic, but he's definitely got a few target areas that an opponent should look out for.
We discussed John Cena's injuries earlier, and Byron, I'm wondering, how would you target them?
Well, I'm too honorable personally to attack injuries, but if I was meaner, I'd stomp the tricep he tore against Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam and then yank the shoulder that kept him sidelined in 2016. Of course, this is all hypothetical. Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage. Nice.
We often see a performer promise to raise the stature of the United States or Intercontinental Championship when they win one of those titles. But John Cena followed through when he won the U.S. title in 2015.
You ain't kidding, Michael. After conquering Rusev at WrestleMania, John Cena started the U.S. Open Challenge, where any competitor in the locker room could request an impromptu title match every week on Raw.
I'm joining the U.S. Open Challenge conversation you guys started earlier. I thought Cena's bravado would lead to a short United States title reign, but to my surprise, Cena regularly defended the championship for months.
Dean Ambrose, Zack Ryder, Cesaro, Kane, Sami Zayn, and so many others took Cena to his limit on a weekly basis, and he beat them all. It took Seth Rollins and, shockingly, Jon Stewart to finally end Cena's Open Challenge, at least for a while. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 Alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Ring rattling!
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Hey, you're going to get hurt in a match like this. That's just the way it is. There's really no way around it.
Roode has really thrived on the main roster, guys, but perhaps his most glorious moment came in January of 2018 when he defeated Jinder Mahal in the final. He's looking at it. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
What a stomp. Good grief.
As Michael...
Oh boy, Byron, it's time for your favorite thing.
I'm ready, Corey. Are you? Are you ready for the five-knuckle shuffle?
Boom!
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode.
Ooh, John Cena may have it.
And the slam. Game, set.
John Cena makes the cover. This singles contest has a victor. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. This was one of those matches that had flashes of brilliance, but never quite lived up to all the hype. Good match overall.
Here is your winner, John Cena!
Big singles win here, guys.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.